Hi, and welcome to Strictly Biz News, our second live taping. This is my buddy Zach, and this is Megan.
Hey, where's Alfonso? Have you seen him?
I haven't. Have you seen Corey?
Corey. Hey, could you host the show, do you think?
We don't know. We don't know where Al and Corey are. Can you help us?
Sure. Okay, cool. We're all set. Al, Corey, if you see this, we're all set. So we'll see you later.
We don't need you. We're gonna go on. See you later.
Bye. Bye.
Welcome back to another episode of Strictly Biz News. We are doing our second live taping. I want to thank the audience for coming out today. You can clap.
Hey, where are we?
The Majestic Theater in West Springfield.
Just checking.
Can I start the show, please? Thank you. I want to thank Megan and Christina, too, actually, for coming on today. And welcome
you're welcome for coming on the show.
Oh yeah, that's Corey.
Corey.
She actually made it out today, so thank you. I'm Alfonso, and welcome to the show.
You're here.
Anyway, we're gonna go right into our hot topics. First, actually, we had John Berman playing music here tonight. So if you didn't make it to the live taping, you're missing out. John is a saxophonist that plays very jazzy acoustic music. He's performed with and toured with Steve Kellogg and the Sixers and Dirty Dozen Brass Band, and has opened with bands like Matt Nathanson, Real Big Fish, OAR, and Guster. If you want more information on him, his website is johnbermanmusic.com. Great guy, great music, so you'll hear from him if you're here.
During the break.
Yeah, during the break. So welcome to the show, and let's get to the hot topics. First up, Starbucks came out with a new size called Trenta. 31 ounces. It's supposed to be bigger than the human stomach. I don't know who needs that much caffeine besides Christina.
No, listen, it's not coming out till May 3rd,
Yeah.
and by then school will be done, so it's a complete wash for me. I don't need that much coffee then.
Yeah, I don't know
Also,
why.
people drink that much soda all the time. Coke, Diet Coke, 32 ounces is a normal size at McDonald's or Dunkin' Donuts or any of that.
That's like a large size, yeah.
Yeah, but a large soda isn't going to cost $35 at Starbucks.
Yeah, well, they're saying they're comparing it to the big gulp at movie
$35?
theaters.
That's what
Right.
I'm estimating the cost will be.
For a regular coffee or for a specialty?
Well, for their new Trenta.
No, it's going to cost you your
People are going to keel
firstborn.
over and die from this amount of caffeine at Starbucks. It's like liquid tar.
How many cups of coffee do you have in a day?
Like one.
How large?
Just a small size.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not lying.
All right.
It's awkward. It's a little
Yeah, a little awkward here.
It
Anything?
says it's going to be cold drinks, though, to start, not hot. I don't know if you saw that, but
So
what's
it's starting in May, so...
Right.
With the ice drinks, which
Like
pretty much means you're
passion
going to get like a shot of coffee and all ice, because that's how they all do it.
Well, I feel like Starbucks can take these risks. I mean, they've created a whole community around their like single item, which is their cash cow, is coffee. So they can take these risks because they always have their core product to fall back on. So
Yeah.
why not make a gigantic
Well, they're saying
drink?
it's for the people that order the two large.
Venti.
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 That's the large one.
Venti,
Okay,
right.
for the people that order the two larges. But I mean, I don't. Who orders two larges back to back?
I don't
Right,
know.
you want it to be hot and drink.
Yeah,
see
I know.
what
Like if I
happens.
get a coffee and it's cold, I just toss it. I don't sit there and.
What they're saying is so they don't have to come back. But isn't it going to get watered down? You know, when you get like an iced coffee and then it starts to get watered down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's people who have their iced coffee all day. Mom.
Next up, there's a website called Intern Here. It's a service for the Hartford Springfield Economic Partnership. They aim students in the schools around Hartford to Western Mass to get internship opportunities. I need to contact them. Their partnership, I think it's a really cool thing. So students that go to like either Winnick or Trinity College in Hartford or any school in between, they're looking for an internship. They go on this website and they can look for an internship all in this area. I think it's a great idea.
I had a hard time with this one because the
Oh,
girl, thanks. The girl they interviewed said, you know, she goes to Winnick and I'm looking around and I didn't know where to look for an internship.
Is she still looking?
No, apparently
Okay.
not. But the thing is, don't colleges have career services wouldn't you start there? That's what I did when I was in school. Like go to career services and figure out. And now they want to branch this out to Boston too. So
Yeah.
what happened to just being Springfield,
But you gotta
Western
think how
Mass,
many
and
college
Hartford?
students are lazy that don't want to walk down to the career service and they'd rather just look on the computer.
Isn't that who you want for your intern?
True.
What are you saying right there?
But I mean, I went and looked for internships myself. I never went through the career service center in my school, and I had 3 internships during school. So,
Overachiever.
I know, totally.
oh,
Well, what they were saying was a lot of these students after graduation leave the region, so they're hoping that by assisting them in getting an internship, they create a relationship with the corporation and they stay.
and that's why they're in Boston, so then they can migrate back to Boston.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Well, they
were
want to
saying
branch out to
that
Boston.
Winnick.
I know, but they want to branch out to
Well, the
Boston.
people that go to Boston
because
schools.
apparently people in Boston don't know anything about the job market out here.
No,
They don't know anything about much of the market.
they don't know anything
we're
about
New
Western
York
Mass.
State, so
Yeah.
anything west of 495.
Next up, Mass Mutual Financial Group in Springfield is making use for the work from home during the snow season with their computer system. They're saying this past winter storm that we have, the nor'easter, 3,450 employees stayed at home during the storm. An average of theirs is 688, so that's a lot higher. There's no more, snow days for workers anymore, especially at Mass Mutual, which is kind of good because I never get a snow day.
They
so.
never had snow days. I used to work there.
Oh,
Never
really?
had a snow day. You had to make it in.
Really?
I especially like the part in the article where the manager picked up his team and drove them in
That's
He had
awesome.
an SUV.
because he had an SUV.
That's pretty cool.
Well,
about-
when I used to work there, it wasn't, not everybody had
you used to work
Aventail.
No.
Yes, me neither.
I'm an artist.
I'm not. There.
Not everybody had access to Aventail, so not everybody could work from home. So it seems like they're increasing their flexibility so that everybody can work from home. I did like the part that they treated everybody to free lunch.
Yeah, it was
never
a
did
very
that when we were
fuzzy
there.
article. I mean, it was happy fuzzy way of saying you're not getting a day off. I don't know who's happy about reading this that works there.
Well,
It's just another day of work.
They also said the Chicopee location, 12 people actually drove in that day. There's only 12 people that work there. I know the people who
There's-
work there. There's 12 people.
There's a
all
Chicopee
12.
location?
Yes.
It's their conference
center
Oh,
on Memorial Drive.
I don't know. I gave up on Mass
Read the
Mutual a long time ago. Well, for the people that don't know, Aventail is a system like cloud computing. So it's a lot of, you don't have to be working with the same people in the same area. So it's really cool, and I guess cloud computing is the next big thing. So anyway, next topic. 9 great American companies that are not recovering. This is from the Wall Street. I'll go over the 9 and then you guys can pick which ones you want to talk about. Number 1 is Borders, then it's Boston Scientific, Radio Shack, Sears, Sprint Nextel, Wendy's Arby's Group, Winn-Dixie, YRC Worldwide, and Rite Aid are the ones that are not doing well.
Well, that aren't going to recover.
Well, yeah, same thing.
Well, there's a few in there that are like the obvious Walmart kind of shrapnel.
Right.
Rite Aid, Winn-Dixie. Walmart now has
Listen,
the
I
supermarkets.
love the Winn-Dixie down in Florida.
Yeah, well, they're dying. I hate to tell you.
I know.
What
but
is
they-
Winn-Dixie so
Walmart,
people don't
Target,
know?
Winn-Dixie is a grocery store.
Yeah, and it's primarily in the South.
Primarily in the South.
Yeah.
So when my brother lived in Florida, I loved it because we could go in one neighborhood and it was very much different than the elite neighborhood, which had grocers who bagged for you and then brought your groceries to the car
Really?
and loaded them in your car.
Wow.
Maybe that's why they're going out of business. Too much time helping people.
I felt a little awkward though having somebody, he's like, "Oh, can I put your groceries in?"
Handle
He was
your
so
baggage.
excited. Yeah, no, not quite like that.
I
Alan,
can see,
thanks.
I can see Radio Shack. Radio Shack hasn't.
Yeah.
It's just been kind of there, and I haven't seen anything special from
Yeah.
Radio Shack in a long time. Sprint, between the whole Verizon, AT&T, and iPhone thing, and
Right.
Sprint is just getting they're dropping Nextel, so
Right, yeah.
they're just little by little. Maybe Sprint and T-Mobile will join up, whatever. But I don't like seeing Wendy's on this group. That's the only fast
know,
food.
it's
It's the
very
only
exciting.
fast food place I like.
Well, we're in the north. I mean, Arby's is around, but it's more in the south,
South.
too. And I'm wondering if maybe they cut Arby's off if Wendy's
I think they
would
did.
prosper.
I think they
a
are
little bit.
cutting off Arby's.
And there was
I think-
something else in the article, a third place that they're like associated with. So maybe if they just
Tim Hortons?
focus, yeah, Tim
Yeah.
Hortons. So if they
Which
just
is in New
focus on
York.
Wendy's, maybe
Yeah.
they can.
Because they just came out with new fries, right?
Really?
Really?
Wendy's did?
I believe so.
All
Yeah.
right, I guess I know where we're going after the show's over.
We're all going to Wendy's on Al.
Next up, yeah, dollar menu. Next up,
It's okay.
Citigroup CEO gets a big raise, $1.75 million raise to be exact. And the reason this is because he offered, instead of getting cuts, firing people during the recession, he got a salary of $1 per year until the company was making its money back. And they just started making money back after, was it 2007? 2009. Yeah, 2007.
Yeah.
So he, for 4 years, I can do math, he took $1 a year salary.
Good job.
That's a really good CEO, I think.
Well, I have an issue because before that he was making $250,000 a year as CEO, and now he's $1.75 million. With his compensation, it's $38.2 million.
But what?
What?
Because they get
Because
other
of all their
stock
benefits,
options
their
and
stock
benefits.
options, and all the perks he gets as an executive. So
Well, he might have been getting those along the way too, and not
Right.
just the dollar. I'm
Dollar,
sure
yeah,
he was
well.
getting, all his other perks as well.
But Citigroup is also heavily in debt through loans compared to all the other ones. So while it looks good that they paid the government back, they still have all their back loans that they need to pay, which is more so than the other companies.
I mean, it shows his loyalty to the company for staying there and getting paid $1. However, what is he going to do? Like, leave and go send his resume to somebody else? It's like, and do you have a letter of recommendation, Mr. ex-CEO? Like, how do you hire somebody like that? Do you have any references?
I don't get what you're asking.
Because he's not going to go
bums,
anywhere
yeah.
else. He's only going to stay there.
Yeah, but they always change management at every bank. I mean,
Well, they changed management, but it doesn't mean he's going to leave. Where else is he going to
Yeah.
go?
Maybe
Sure.
it's good for morale for the company,
Sure.
to believe in somebody like that with that kind of personality.
Okay,
I don't
that's
know.
good for the dollar, but now are
Right.
you happy as the employee that he's getting $1.75 million?
Well, you knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And where's your raise?
and I've been looking for a raise for a long time.
Keep looking.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's it, guys. Thank you for coming on. And we'll be right back with Dan from daddoes.com. And stay tuned. So how many of you guys want to see me pass out during the road race in March? Because that's what's going to happen. We're doing a Strictly Business road race.
Strap you on my back.
Thanks. We're doing a Strictly Business team for the road race, the St. Patrick's Day road race, March 19th in Holyoke. If you are interested, go to facebook.com/strictlybusiness and sign up, join the team. There'll be t-shirts available.
Yes, but you also need to sign up for the race
Yes.
through the St. Patrick's Day website.
Yes.
So we're not registering you. We just
No.
want you to wear a T-shirt.
Exactly. So let us know if you want to be on the team, and yeah, you can. Even if you don't want to be in the race, you can still be the people on the sideline drinking the beer. You can still wear the T-shirt. So let us
Because
know.
you know you're going to want a beer at the end.
Oh, of course.
Ice cold and ready.
Obviously, I already got people giving them to me. When people run along the lines and they throw water, they'll be throwing beer at me. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the show. I'm here with Dan from daddoes.com for the business spotlight. Dan, what is daddoes.com?
All right, daddoes.com is a new website we've started, and the idea is it's the place where dads do things and review things. So we have a lot of information for its dads, moms, parents, everything food, sports, we have travel, toys, but what we're really trying to focus on is brutally honest product reviews. So we're really trying to get products out to parents, have them review it, and give us their honest opinion about, does it make their life easier or better in some way.
So what made you want to start the website?
Yeah, there are a number of reasons. I mean, the website's filled, the internet is filled with lots of websites which have product reviews, but if you kind of dig deeper into them, they're usually pretty subjective. They're getting paid for having the products on there, or they get a commission every time they make a sale. So the reviews aren't very objective. So we wanted to create a site where they were actually objective, real reviews. We did a holiday toy guide, and there were a lot of things we didn't like, so we actually have bad reviews on our site. We had a toy on there which we refer to as the toy to buy if you don't love your kids, but it just was not.
Wait, what toy was that?
It was the Moto Frenzy. It was a little motorcycle that's supposed to stand up, a remote control motorcycle. And I mean, my 6-year-old played with it. It fell every second, and the poor kid's like picking it up, and it's falling down, it's falling down, it's falling down. But it was picked as a top holiday toy by some magazines, but clearly if you had used it, you knew that it wasn't. So I mean, that's our thing. We use these products for a while. So that was one part. And the other part is the parent focus to it. Parents have different ideas of what they need in something, a little less concerned about tech specs and more about does it work? Will fingerprints show up on it when my kids beat on it, and things like that. So the parent focus was a big aspect of it too.
So who is the site purposely aimed for?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's called Dad Does, but it really is for anyone who has kids in their life. Definitely moms, grandparents, aunts, uncles. We're probably up to close to 50% now women who are members of the site. So it's anyone who has kids in their life. But we review coconut water, food, products. So even if you don't have kids and are looking for honest reviews, I think there'd be some good stuff there too. So
how do you know what products you want to review?
Yeah, it's an interesting mix. I mean, we definitely have companies who contact us asking us to review their products. The best is we have some of our members and readers will contact us and say they're interested in something, so we definitely try to review those. But we've also been going to a number of the trade shows. We went to the Natural Products Expo in Boston to find a lot of natural products to review. Just got back from Las Vegas, the Consumer Electronics Show, saw some cool gadgets for parents there. And in February, we're going to New York to the International Toy Fair to find some toys to review. So a number of different sources.
So what's next with the website?
Yeah, there are a couple of things. I mean, one of the big things we want to move on to is what we're calling this reverse buyers club. So the idea is that that's kind of strength in numbers. The more people we have on the site, and when we find some things we're interested in, we might negotiate some really good deals. If we can get 24 people interested in an electric razor, we'll be able to get a price close to wholesale. So that's coming on the site, and definitely a lot more product reviews. We're doing the toy first. There'll be a lot about toys coming up too.
Great. Is there anything else you want to tell the viewers about the website?
Just come to the website. It's daddoes.com, and it's free to join. There's a little member link there, and we send products out to our members to review. We have samples, coupons. And we encourage people to give us some feedback because we really want to kind of focus on what the members want. So come to the site. We have a Twitter, Facebook. It's all there at daddoes.com.
All right, great. Dan,
thanks very much.
And we'll be right back. Thanks. Thank you. You can start off.
I was going to try to do I've been late breaking. So Al, now that we've done our second show, what do you think Oprah's going to call?
Our second show?
I mean the live show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would like to have our own show.
Maybe you could pretend to be her long lost brother.
Yeah, let me go in the tanning booth for 5 years and then she'll look at us. Guys, thank you for coming on again. It was a lot of fun today. And I want to thank Megan and Christina for coming on, along with Dan from daddoes.com. And anything else you want to say? I tend to talk a lot during these things.
No, you covered it all. Great job.
Okay.
Thanks for coming in.
Oh, you too. Thanks. Thanks, guys.
See you later.
So what did you think of the show?
It was great. It was great.
Yeah? Would you?
I think the college students need to go to career services. And I think that the company should have snow days.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
Lego had a snow day.
Did
you have a snow day?
I'm a musician. I'm here.
Did you give yourself a snow day?
No, I'm here. But it's not a big deal. I'm expected to be somewhere.
Of course.
And I have all day to get there.
You would never let anybody down.
No, man. No, I had to drive to Williams once in a snowstorm. And it was not
Where's
fun going
Williams?
over. It's up near North Adams.
Oh, I
And there's a
don't
little
know where that
hairpin
is either.
turn and all this stuff, and it was not fun.
Well, thanks for coming on.
All right.
So Zach, what do you think of the show?
I think it was good.
Just good? That's it?
How was Christina? How bad was she?
Oh, wow. Was I bad?